It's alive! It's alive! Hey everyone, welcome to another review, and here's my review for the movie Victor Frankenstein. And yes, this is going to be a pretty quick review because there's not much to say about this movie other than this is a pretty shitty-ass movie. Yes, for some strange ass reason, I actually thought this movie was going to be good. I don't know, I saw the previews and I'm like, that kind of looks like a fun movie. I wasn't expecting another, like, I, Frankenstein, or The Last Witch Hunter, or The Priest. I didn't expect it to be like those kind of movies. I actually thought this would be a fun kind of fantasy movie. Boy, was I wrong. It's exactly like all those movies I just said, and I fucking hate all those movies. What's the story of this movie? Well, it's the story of Frankenstein. You all know Frankenstein. If you don't know, catch up on your films and your books. Yeah, it's the story of Frankenstein, and James McAvoy plays Victor Frankenstein, and Daniel Radcliffe from Harry Potter plays Igor, and yeah, they build Frankenstein's monster, and honestly, again, I thought this movie looked okay, and it's actually written by a writer who I actually really like. Yeah, this movie is written by Max Landis, and I like Max Landis' movies. He's written movies like Chronicle and American Ultra, like fun movies, and I thought this movie would be like a fun film to watch. It wasn't fun at all. It was dull, derivative, and absolutely pointless. Like, I didn't like very many things in this movie. There's nothing very entertaining about it. There's nothing very poetic about it. There's nothing even interesting about it. Like, again, I wanted to see this movie because it looked fun, but also James McAvoy's in this movie. I'm a big James McAvoy fan. I love James McAvoy. Whether he's playing Charles Xavier or Mr. Thomas in Narnia, I love James McAvoy. I think he's a great actor. He tries his best in this movie. He's a little silly and a bit over the top, and yeah, it just didn't work. I don't think it was the right choice to play this role, and he was fine. Like, even Daniel Radcliffe, he was fine. Like, I can tell these two were trying, and they were trying to have good chemistry with each other. Just, it came off a little clunky. Most of that had to do with the direction. It was a very poorly directed film, and it was actually pretty terribly written as well. Like, the dialogue was bad, the one-liners were bad, the exposition was just torture, and just very poorly written characters. Victor Frankenstein and Igor, and just, again, Daniel Radcliffe and James McAvoy, I can tell they're trying, they're not good characters. They're not interesting characters in this movie, and this movie tries to be dramatic, and it just fails. And then it tries to be darkly comedic, and it fails. Then it tries to be action, it fails. It tries to be visually appealing, it fails. The visuals look like shit in this movie. Terrible effects in this movie. They all look terrible, and everything that was done in this movie was pretty damn terrible. The production looked like crap. The cinematography was done terribly. The editing was absolutely atrocious. And again, the performances weren't even that good. I thought this movie would be like a silly, fun, entertaining movie, kind of like American Ultra, but it wasn't. It was just a really dumb and very derivative film, and I absolutely hated this movie. Is it the worst movie of the year? No, but I fucking hated this movie. It was really fucking bad. Like, yeah, don't see this movie. It's awful. It's really god-awful. I was actually disappointed because for some strange, stupid-ass reason, I thought this movie would be good. It wasn't. It was god-awful. So yeah, scale 1 to 10, I'll give the movie Victor Frankenstein a 3.1 out of 10. So yeah, skip it. It's terrible. So yeah, that was my review of the movie Victor Frankenstein. So please, in the comment section below, please tell me, what is your favorite Frankenstein movie? I could go with my guilty pleasure, which is Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I have a sort of guilty pleasure for the Kenneth Branagh, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. But classic original Boris Karloff Frankenstein is my favorite. But what is your favorite Frankenstein movie? Comment below, let me know. And as always, like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side!